Now listening to the In My Opinion podcast, the home of edutainment, brought to you by Sakali, DTM, and Uzuma. So get your drinks, snacks, relax, and enjoy.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're live, baby.
Is this thing on? Yo, it's your boys at the In My Opinion podcast. We are back again. I know you missed us.
Yep.
We may be late, but we are always on time.
Well, I don't think they missed us. We've been active.
Even if we've been active, people still want more.
That's true.
They still want more. So we're here
That's
to give
true.
you a really special episode today.
Special.
But let me just start off by introducing myself. Where am I looking? Sorry. I'm looking there.
You're looking.
I am Linda the Fourth, a.k.a. Sukali.
DT, don't talk, just listen.
It's your boy Uzo, aka Uzo Amaka. You already know.
Akwabela Mozo.
Uzo.
What does Uzamaka mean? Sorry.
Uzo Amaka, the road is good.
Uzo Amaka, okay.
Uzo Amaka.
What does
the road is good.
Chibuzo? What does Chibuzo mean?
You're right, Uzo Amaka.
But the man are correcting my man about his name.
We
It's a
speak
synonym.
different
Maybe
language.
it's a
It's
synonym.
a synonym.
Good,
It's
beautiful.
synonym.
All of
How
them
about
the same.
Chibuzo?
What's the difference between good and beautiful? It means you say, who says the road is beautiful?
There's a difference.
Beautiful road is good, isn't it?
There's a big difference.
I see what you mean.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I see what you
Anyway,
mean.
we have a very special guest.
I want to know
Oh.
what Chibuzo means. It's been ignored. What does Chibuzo mean?
Chibuzo, God is the road.
So everything leads to the road.
But that's what I'm saying though. Chi,
What is God
as in
doing
God,
on road?
Boo.
Hey, I know. There's a lot of roads,
What's
isn't
God
it?
doing on road?
Like it's the way, the truth, the light, like anything going, you know what I mean?
Me, I like Chibuzo.
Anyway, we got a very special guest in the studio today because we're going to be doing a very important topic. So we have
Hey.
Kimmy in the studio,
Hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
looking beautiful.
Thank you.
But I'm not allowed to
This
overtalk.
little thing don't work. I tried to do a round of applause. It don't work.
No, that's okay. We can applaud
It's
here.
okay, yeah.
Loving your Air Forces. The fit is very clean.
Thank you.
Listen.
You have come from very far today, I hear. Where have you come
From
from?
Bristol.
Bristol. Shout out Bristol.
Kakati.
How is Bristol compared to London?
Sunny, peaceful.
Sunny. She like, yeah. She like, yeah.
They
Yeah?
call it sunny Bristol.
Sunny
Sunny
Bristol.
Sunny Bristol.
But the southwest is sunny. Yeah.
How is the black population there? Are we there? Are we
We're there.
represented?
We are there.
We are there.
Because it's quite close to London. It's close to London, isn't it? It's not that far.
It's not
so-
far. I think it's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
That's
From
bad.
Bristol,
London,
on train or by
Paddington,
car?
On the train.
Oh, I was about
What do you
to
mean?
say.
How about back
How
home?
about back home?
Maybe like 3 hours. It's about 3
No,
hours to
hey.
Bristol.
No,
Actually,
maybe
to be
2.
fair, the way he drives, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
No, he
3
does
hours.
drive very slow.
That is true. The way you drive, yeah, that's true.
Very slow. But I'm not mad at him.
I follow
because-
national
yeah.
speed limit. And I don't use Waze like some people.
No, big mad thing. Waze has fallen off for me.
No, you're right.
I use Apple Maps now. Waze is
See,
doing
I've
a
been
mad
using
thing.
maps.
No,
You
you're
use,
right.
wait,
No,
wait, you use what map?
Apple
Maps. Just maps.
Apple Maps.
Apple Maps?
Yeah.
What's that?
Not
Because
Google
if I
Maps.
say
Google Maps is
Google Maps
confused.
Google Maps. I say
Not
Apple
maps. The one that comes with
The one
Apple
that comes with the
official
phone.
map.
This brother, fam. Okay, cool, yeah. The Google Map. Google Map.
Google
No,
Map.
it's not Google Map, bro. It's two
Apple
different maps.
Google Maps is different between.
Do you want me to show you? Don't come and confuse us.
We'll check this later because, brother.
There's maps, there's Google Maps, and there's Waze. It's free. Yes, man, show him.
And it's the fact he does his face like. Right?
Yeah, like man's
Look,
cap.
That's
What's wrong?
Maps. That's Google Maps.
Yes,
There's a
it's two
difference.
different
This is
apps.
Apple.
But bro, they
This is-
look the same.
No, they do not look the
My
same.
sister, does this
They
one look the same to
No,
that one?
open the map.
No,
Open the map. Exactly.
Because
They
I
look
get
this-
it. Like
exactly.
I would have said,
Okay,
I would have
okay.
said Google Maps.
Okay.
What? This one is dark.
I don't do
night
that.
mode. What?
Okay,
Night
don't
mode.
do that. See,
What? Night
why
mode
you
and a
do-
daylight
it's
mode.
not, bro.
Night mode and a daylight
Anyway,
mode.
let's
It's the
move on.
same thing.
Let's move on.
It's the same thing.
I heard you had an interesting train journey.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, and I think the viewers should be witness to this train journey. Please share with our viewers.
So last week Saturday, I was in London, and on my way back, I have a severe nut allergy. So I asked the conductor on the train to make an announcement asking all the passengers not to consume nuts,
Wow.
which they did.
Sick.
And it took that one ignorant person to open the packet of nuts
Sheesh.
and attempt to kill me.
Oh, you saying carriage?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, they failed. I did, however,
thank
end
God.
up.
We
We thank God.
Yeah.
I did, however, end up in Oxford Hospital,
What?
looking like a puffer fish with, you know how girls go and pay for lips.
Yeah.
Mine were free.
You're free.
You're free, but temporary.
And they were temporarily
Hey.
free.
Yeah.
I eventually did get home,
Oh no.
but my message would be, please listen because you can kill somebody.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize, and maybe I'm ignorant as well, because I was watching a TikTok video and I saw that a lady requested on a plane that no one does the same thing because her child has nut allergy.
Yeah.
And then the guy literally, like the row opposite, opened it and the child went into...
Anaphylactic shock.
Thank you very much.
That's me. Yes.
And on a plane though, so at least obviously you managed to go to
Yeah, that
hospital.
would've worked.
They were on
Oh
a
my
plane,
goodness.
and that's when I realized I didn't know it's as serious as opening a packet.
So I'm hypersensitive. So I'm sensitive to spores. So it means even opening the packet,
smell.
I can't smell it. Maybe even if I look at it, I'll be like, eh.
Seriously.
No way.
So the adrenaline shot, do you carry that?
I do. I
And
carry
did you have it that day?
I did. I had 2, but that wasn't
doesn't
enough.
want-
Because
What nuts was he having other nutting?
it's the exposure. So I had 2
Right.
and they weren't enough. So I needed to have more adrenaline. In
So
total,
like severe, it depends how close it was.
the more reactions you have, the worse your allergy gets.
my
I've
gosh.
had lots of reactions. So my allergy is worse than what it would be to others. So I ended up having to have 4 shots.
Sheesh.
So what of our people back home that don't have adrenaline but may have a nut allergy? How do they
That's mad.
survive?
I've never thought of it like that.
But that's another thing though. Is it something that's is it prevalent back home?
She said she's never thought about it,
I've
so I
never-
guess we'll do research on
Because when I was diagnosed, I was 4.
it. Okay.
And like the immunologist back home was like, told my grandparents, like, don't give her nuts. Like, we will reintroduce it every couple of months.
Right,
Okay.
Right.
But you know,
Africans. That peanut sauce be banging.
feed the child, she'll grow out of it.
Yeah.
No way.
And
Yeah,
it
I know we had that.
it made my allergy
Worse.
worse because I
Jesus.
was constantly exposed to it.
Exposed
So
to it, yeah.
now there is no way of me being less allergic.
Less allergic to
No.
it. Wow.
I mean, you're not missing out on much anyway, to be fair.
That's another thing I was gonna say because I'm
Yeah.
like, these people on the train and on the plane. Must you eat nuts?
Like,
and
why
that?
is it so
like
serious?
it's not. It's not like nicotine. Like yo, relax.
There's crisps, there's
yeah.
so many things. But it's because they're ignorant. They don't realize, I didn't realize it's
No.
just
That's
opening
true.
up. Because I might have done it in secret.
Thinking,
Thinking,
as long as she
long
don't.
it's
yeah.
Or maybe let me open it in my pocket and just take out. But even that, you could probably sniff.
No, I can sniff it.
Nah.
I'll make you laugh. Last year, I bought turkey salami from the turkey shop, which I always do. It's in the yellow packet, has been for years. You know, my son was like, Mom, I want a sandwich. I was like, cool, I'll make you a sandwich. And I was slicing the salami and there was green things in it. I was like, oh, it's olives. Okay.
Okay. Olive a nut.
It wasn't olives.
It
huh?
wasn't
Oh,
olives.
No.
sorry.
It was pistachios.
Pistachios. Oh my
In salami?
goodness, of course, pistachios.
Regardless of that.
Sorry, yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah.
And then I'm at home, I'm make myself a sandwich for lunch. I'm gonna have salami.
Oh my gosh.
Just died.
You could have died.
I bit the sandwich. I ate it or sat
You
there with my
swallowed?
daughter. Yes, I ate the sandwich. I sat there with my daughter and I was like, oh, I feel a bit like funny. Like, yeah. And then, you know, like all my symptoms, I was like,
What have I done?
I've eaten nuts.
Jesus.
So, EpiPen.
Like I took my EpiPens and then it wasn't working because it's ingested.
Of
and
course,
then
yeah.
I was like, how am I going to get to one of my best friends who's a nurse who lives down the road? I was like, how am I going to get to her door without dying? And how am I going to take my daughter with me without dying? So I'm there trying not to panic. And by God's grace, I opened the door
Hallelujah.
and she was driving past.
Oh, so
Help me!
they run in the middle of the road.
She took one look at me, stopped the car, came in. By that time, I couldn't talk. I was looking
my
like,
days.
Dory.
It's so funny how she
Great
finds
film.
these things
It
funny.
is
Like she laughs
and
about
then
these things.
anyway, she called the paramedics. I had more adrenaline, and they were like, "Oh no, what was it?" And I was like, "No, I just ate salami." And she's like, "Oh, I'll go to the fridge." And the paramedic came back, and she was like, "Miss Khan."
Pistachios.
I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "There's pistachios," and I was like, "I thought they were olives."
Olives, Jesus Christ.
I wish you could show us a picture of these olives looking pistachios.
No, but to be fair, you could easily make that mistake.
I thought olives are big.
No, because when they put in salami, it's
Sliced,
it's
maybe.
it's
Yeah.
condensed. So
I
and
get it, I get it, I get
and
it.
I know that there's olives in salami, but who puts nuts in
Pistachios,
salami?
yeah, that is true.
This is making me not want to eat. I consume a lot of it, you know.
Cashew what?
Nuts, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I
eat
get
a
what
lot.
you're saying.
Cashew
Yeah.
nuts,
He loves
pistachio,
nuts. Yeah,
the honey ones.
This
Well, you
guy,
did that
no,
by now. You're
like a
calm.
nut
You
connoisseur.
don't have the allergy.
No, I
You
know,
would've
but
died.
now I feel bad.
Can you imagine?
Out of solidarity.
Can you imagine?
Sneakers.
Imagine you
My
have a girlfriend
favorite-
who's got a nut allergy and you don't know, and then you eat it and you kiss her.
Oh,
You killed your girlfriend.
murderer.
Dead.
That is a good point.
So I'll be singing "She Died in My Arms." Yeah. God forbid.
Oh my
never.
God! What happened?
No, God forbid.
Silly for that.
Yeah, I know.
Good.
Oh, God forbid. No.
Well, we pray you never go through anything like that.
Amen.
No, that's not my
We haven't even
portion.
started the thing and we're already jazzing.
telling you.
loving it. So
Yeah.
real
Jeez.
quickly, obviously, we noticed your accent.
Yeah.
It's a very southern African accent. Where do you originate from?
From Zimbabwe.
Shout out Zimbabwe.
Shout out Zimbabwe.
We love Zimbabwe. So we were debating what part of Zimbabwe, because I've been doing my research. I know
Okay.
you have Shona.
Yes.
And is it
In the
Ndebele?
belly.
In the belly.
In
Yes.
the belly.
Which one are you?
Neither.
Ooh, plot twist.
Plot twist.
100%.
But
So-
you're Zimbabwean.
Yes.
Yes.
So where are you hiding?
So I am in Zimbabwe. I'm not classed as black. I'm classed as colored.
Oh.
They do that in Zimbabwe too.
100%, yes.
I thought I was in South Africa.
No,
Coloured.
no,
Okay.
colored. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm colored. So my mum
Uh-huh.
is mixed. My mum is mixed
Of.
Indian, black,
Okay.
and white.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
And then comes me.
So's your dad. What's your dad?
My dad is mixed as well.
As well?
Oh,
Yes.
What's he mixed with?
So my dad is mixed colored,
Yeah.
and I don't know what else because I didn't really meet my dad until I was 21.
Ah.
Okay.
So you haven't-
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
So like even on my birth certificate, it says Asian,
Oh.
and my Zimbabwean passport says Asian.
That's weird.
So what would it say now if you were born now? Same circumstances. What would your birth certificate say now?
The same.
So it's
So
still
they
there
haven't
today?
changed
Yeah,
that.
because I'm mixed. I'm not. Both my parents are not black.
But I thought in most cases the black genetics is naturally the dominant one.
I would assume if you are mixed with black and colored,
Yeah.
but I'm neither or. I'm mixed.
Yeah, she's
with
mixed
two different
with,
breeds.
Yeah, she's.
Oh, that is
Oh,
true.
wow.
Oh yeah, you have Asian, black, white, and
Black as well. This is so interesting.
Right.
So basically, they call you coloured.
Yeah.
Is that offensive to you?
I don't care. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
do they? Yeah, do they, that's another thing. Yeah, sorry. Like to your question, like, do they treat people that they put in that bracket any
Separately.
different?
Right,
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
When I went to high school, the colored girls wouldn't accept me as being colored because my hair was straight.
Coloured girl. Who are the coloured girls again?
So
I
like,
see what
so
you mean.
just,
Like
just,
you.
just like me.
because no, because
Just like
it's
me.
no, because it's Pete. Because you, to me, if I meeting you, you're black, like full blown. Unless you tell me what you're telling me now. So now I can see why they're gonna look at you like, yo.
No, but I thought the coloured girls would have similar hairstyle to you.
No.
So their hair was
No.
black.
So they had like proper
Indian type
coarse-
long, yeah.
So I had proper silky, soft, long Indian wear.
Oh, okay.
And they had like coarse, hard hair. Like no
Oh,
disrespect to
like
anybody with
4C.
type 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, okay.
like that. And because of that, it's like, well, you're not colored, you're Indian. But no, I am. But no, you're not. It's like it's
Wow.
it's
So you didn't fit in
complicated.
anywhere,
No.
basically.
I wasn't black enough or colored enough. Put
Sheesh.
it like that.
That is sad, man.
But you
Serious
had friends.
outcast.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm glad.
And weren't there any other people in school that did look like you?
Yeah.
Coloured with the
Well, yeah.
Indian hair.
Oh,
okay. And they accepted you.
If for me it doesn't. I
Yeah.
think it's the way you are raised. Like I wasn't taught to look at color.
Yeah.
As a child, I wasn't brought up like that. I knew I was mixed race. I knew that they would call me colored, and that was that. I wasn't taught like so when I went to high school and to have someone tell me, well, like you're not colored, and I was just like, so what am
What
I?
am
I
I?
mean,
Because
yeah, exactly, yeah.
We're the same color, and it's like yeah, but your hair isn't. But that doesn't determine who I am. I'm colored just like you.
Of course, yeah.
But then it's like other like coloreds, like other Zimbabweans will refer us to yellow bone.
Yellow bone.
Yellow bone.
because
Where have I
you're
heard that
lighter.
before?
American.
American.
Yeah, yellow bone.
Ah. Till today.
I know exactly where you heard it from.
So I I was on the bus
Yeah.
in Northampton, where's where I used to live.
Okay.
And there was these two Zimbabwean ladies, and they were sat on the bus. And you know that saying, don't speak your mother tongue because you never know who's on the
Trust
bus.
me.
I must have been about 17 or 18, and they were sat there, and she was basically like, oh, yellow bone. So she was basically like, look at this child who thinks she's so nice. She's yellow bone.
Unprovoked.
But this time, I don't know you're Zimbabwean
Yeah,
yourself.
so then I turned
Jesus
around and I
Christ.
went, Aunyari. Like,
Oh.
are you not shy? And then I got off the bus, and her
You just
face
left it,
was,
you just dropped
and
the
her
mic.
face was just like,
Taught her a lesson.
yeah. But
That's mad.
it's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's 100% crazy. But that's just how things are.
In the UK. So do you consider? Would you consider yourself black? Would you?
I'm black,
Yeah.
Indian, white. I'm
You're
I'm
everything.
exotic.
Exotic. Hey, I like that.
Let's
Exotic.
leave it there.
I like that. I like that. Exotic.
I'm exotic.
Exotic. Because you were smiling. You like that one, eh?
Exotic.
It's like, you know that box that they
Are you not
ask,
exotic?
they ask you to tick, like, what are you?
Yeah.
Like,
What's
I'm
yours?
always other.
And then you write in exotic.
What
You write in
do I
exotic.
put? I put mixed all. Just leave
That
it
is
like that.
crazy.
Are you in
though.
tune with your Indian side?
Yes, I was brought up Muslim. Most of my family is Muslim.
Oh, okay.
I don't look like a Habibi. Hey.
No, you don't. So you come to Dubai. You converted. You changed. What are you now? Still
Yes.
Muslim? Oh, you finished fasting then.
Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Thank
Mubarak.
you. But I will be very honest. I'm not a practicing one. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not about to sit here and tell you that I am, because I'm not.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm yeah.
But you identify as that, but you're not
Yes.
obviously
Oh, okay.
practicing and stuff. That's dope.
Well, thank you for the background. It's nice to get to know you a bit more.
That's
Thank
dope.
you.
And,
Very
you know,
interesting.
we're always over talking about Uganda in this podcast, so it's nice to talk about another African country.
Must you
Exactly.
mention it?
I'm just letting them know. I had to mention Uganda somehow. But anyway, yeah. So as you probably know, watching the podcast, we do our dilemmas.
Yeah.
And I can already tell you're going to be very good at giving advice.
Yeah.
Yes, I can feel this one. So we
You
have
tell
a dilemma
she
for you.
don't hold back.
And if you're watching for a first time, we do just read the dilemmas in a Ugandan accent.
So don't be alarmed.
Never be alarmed. You'll be okay. Okay, so we have a brother here that needs our help.
Brother.
Today it's a brother.
Brother Bernard.
I don't know his name, but we can call him Brother Bernard if you want.
Brother Bernard. Yeah,
Okay,
Brother
so
Bernard.
my wife and I are not rich people
Ah,
by any means. But we have really worked hard
that's good.
and managed to buy our own home. And we also recently purchased a rental property
So these guys are survivors.
about 2
Amen.
years ago. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Now, my wife recommended we let her brother and his family move into our rental property.
No. Let's just stop there.
Let's put pin in it right there. Right there, let's
to
go.
continue.
Okay.
Let's hear our
Let's
brother.
hear them out.
So now my wife recommended we let her brother and his family move in against my advice, as she didn't even follow the procedures of doing a background check or a credit check.
She did family discount.
She didn't even use the safety deposit scheme. As she said, that is her family and we should trust them.
I like this guy. This
And
guy's
not-
all about business. It doesn't mix
Yeah.
personal with
yeah,
now
with
it's
family.
business.
That's good.
And we should not be invasive. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of what happened. And I don't care to know, to be honest. But what I know, she fell out with her brother over something. It's now...
He's not.
Sorry. He's now... Oh, I shouldn't be laughing. Sorry. He's now stopped paying rent for the last 9 months.
9.
And is refusing to move out
Wow.
or even answer my calls. He's also stopped paying the bills. That is electric, gas, and water.
Man.
Even council tax, he no longer pays. For me, I want to get bailiffs and the courts involved, but my wife is saying that will cause more family drama and I should just wait it out because at least I can afford to pay both mortgages.
She's tapped.
I am not willing to continue taking this loss while a grown man lives in my house rent-free. I do not care if those are my nieces and nephews. I want to kick them out. But my wife is saying if I call bailiffs or get courts involved, it may cost us our marriage.
Bye, Felicia.
Brothers, what should I
Bye,
do?
Felicia.
Bye.
Let's talk. Our sister.
What are you saying?
Is it that simple?
Yes.
He should end his marriage.
It's not about ending marriage.
Yeah.
It's so as a wife, wake up, because your brother knows exactly what he's doing. He is taking from your own children's mouths to line his own pocket.
Talk about it.
Like, if you are going to rent a property, family or not, you pay the rent, you pay the rates. It's your job. That's what you are meant to do. Just because we family doesn't mean that I shouldn't have an income and I shouldn't, have a living too, because you are effectively taking away from my kids.
100%.
So I will be going to the court. I will be filing for the bailiffs. And if my wife decides to follow with her brother, bye.
Serious? Okay.
Not really that.
I was thinking.
Such a G, man. Not really.
Bye.
Who? Oh, okay.
I
I appreciate that because
if you're going to wait, how long are you going to wait? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. And the man is sitting, eating basically free, living in your house for free and lining his own pocket. And then you go find out that he's bought his own properties while he wasn't paying your rent, flourishing his own pocket while he's there telling you, we had a disagreement. I'm not paying you. Oh, no, bye.
you're over preaching here.
Uzi, what do you think?
Brother Bernard. Brother Bernard. I mean, she said it all. That woman has to go. Go.
But what of his marriage, his children?
No. She's taking the Mickey, man.
Fake marriage.
She has to
She's
go.
not
She has to
thinking
go.
of her kids.
Come on, man.
She is effectively thinking of her brother, what
Yeah.
her brother's
Are you married to your
opinions
brother?
and thoughts are. She's not thinking about, my brother's taking food out of my kid's mouth.
Apart from that, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This guy, the husband, the guy that he's a better man than me. Because, brother, I'll leave her to go and deal with all that problem. Because reading from what you're saying, he advised against all of this to start with.
He did, by the way.
She ignored all of that and put a family in there. Didn't go through the due process, bro. Because at least if she had done the background check, done the insurance, do all of that, follow the procedure, probably there's like, you can get insurance against tenants not paying, all of that stuff. If she had followed those steps and not do family discount, do you know what I mean? You ignored everything I said. You thought you knew best. Fine. Now you made the decision, it's backfired. Clear it up. I don't even think you should be getting involved.
Yeah, but I think
She should clear it
that's
up.
a difficult one because
Why is
it
that?
sounds like they've bought their house together. So
Yeah, they are
once you
boys
bought-
together.
yeah, so your both
but if
names
we-
is
no,
on the
no,
line.
No,
That's the problem.
I know that.
what
but-
escaping are you doing?
No, I get. No.
You
What
are
I mean-
equally as involved.
No, what I mean is that, bro, I'm going to, that she's going to have to be the one paying the thingy then. So if you're telling me, and bearing in mind, all this mess has happened, he's still trying to clear things up. She's still telling me, nah, don't do it. It's going to cause our marriage. It's going to erupt. You know what? You might as well be the one paying it. Because to me, it still seems that she hasn't realized what's happening. She still hasn't realized.
I can throw in a curveball here because I have been witness to this situation. It's happened to somebody that I know. Quite similar, only in that they moved out. They didn't have a house. They just had one property and then the girls' council flat. So they were staying in the girls' council flat, renting, and the guy rented out his one, but to the girl's family. Now, the reason why the brother stopped paying...
Sorry, bro. So he moved in with his girl.
Yeah,
He had his own flat that was
Yeah.
owned just by him.
but it was owned by him.
But so he rented it out to
The
his
girl's
part.
flat, yeah, the
Why
girl's
did
flat.
he do that? Is there a reason why?
I don't want to.
Okay,
into-
all right,
yeah,
go on.
But he rented it out. Now, the issue came where the reason why the girl's family was saying, "Oh, we're not going to pay," or they stopped paying. There was a drama, but then it was because he had helped out. The brother had helped out the girl before in the past. Like, I think he lent her money for the wedding or something like that. Like
The
maybe
wife.
like the wife, yeah, like 10 bags or something like that. So he was like, in this time of my own need, you need to remember what I did for you in the past. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering, could there be a plot twist we could throw in here? What if the brother had helped the girl get the first property or something like that? Would that
So-
change your stance?
If you do something for somebody, you're not supposed to expect it in return.
Facts.
You do something because you want to, not
do it,
because you
yeah.
are going to gain. So if my brother's coming to me and telling me, well, I helped you in your time of need, that's your right.
That means you only did it even because you can hold it over my head
Exactly.
in future.
Like, you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do that. If you're going to help somebody, you're going to help somebody because you want to. That's what you want to do. That's what you're convicted to. That's what your spirit is telling you to. You're not going to help somebody because you're going to gain something. If I help you, I'm helping you and not wanting anything in return.
Preach it.
Do you know what it is? It sounds good though what you're saying, and I do agree with you. But the truth is, in reality, in real life,
People don't think like that.
People do favors, and at the time, they might not think, oh, I'm doing this because I want something in return. They might just do it then. But but you have to remember, when everyone's back is against the wall,
that's when
you're gonna try and pull any cards you can. And I'm trying to ask this person to help me. I have no one else, and you're saying no. I'm gonna pull every card I can. Oh, remember when I did this, when I did that? A lot of those things start coming out of desperation. That's what I feel like personally. Even though really and truly, what you're saying is right, which is like, if you do something for someone, you've done it. Forget about it. Even if they don't decide to help you later on down the line, is nothing. Leave it to God, because what you done for them before, you done it out of the kindness of your heart. But human don't work that way.
Do you agree with this law?
No, I agree with her.
What do you mean? We are still paying from 2020.
In what sense?
We are still paying back the pay for the cheating us.
Talk properly in the mic. So
I said we are still paying the pay for the cheating us because when we started this recording, he provided us with a gift of where we record, for how many years. Because of that now, our recording starts late. Sunday, because I have to go now. He said, I have to go football, but what can we do?
Wow.
We have to pay back.
DT.
No. Can I defend myself?
He didn't choke our neck, though. He didn't choke us, but we are paying back.
You man are doing it because, again, to your point, right?
We are being helped.
If you help somebody in the past and now you need help, if naturally they want to pay you back for that, thank God.
Okay, so
it
we
worked
thought,
out. But it's different when you're throwing in people's faces.
Yeah.
Oh, remember what I did for you before?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Have I ever said to you, like,
okay,
record
should
at
I add
4:30
nuances?
because
No,
you lot
can
used
we
to
put
record in my yard?
So, no, you didn't say that. So if we turn around and say we can no longer do this time, will you be happy?
Of course not. No, because, bro, when we started, we all agreed to this time. So if you now want to change it, we need to have a meeting. Am I lying?
No.
It's exactly
I
my
never
point.
knew we were paying DT back for recording.
This
is news to me.
It's news to me as well. I'm just saying it now. I never knew that.
But now, so I'm in there.
Why are you looking at me?
I know you're now my
No, he made
landlord.
the statement. Have I ever said that to you before?
I don't. Have you said it to me?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Nobody is the reason now.
He did. Ask him. Have I ever said it to you?
No, he's not saying it, but this is the reason why we consider it.
Wow.
Why is it the reason? You made up the reason.
How?
Is that the reason why we're recording it this time?
I actually don't know anymore.
In honesty,
I don't know what to believe.
No, it ain't. That's
I don't know
your
what to
reason.
believe.
But you ain't told nobody that
But
was
can
your
I just
reason.
say, for me, if I do something for you, it is out of the goodness of my heart.
Sukali hold you by the
I will never
testicles.
throw it back.
Huh?
But believe it will hurt me here.
Bombastic side
It
eye.
will hurt me here. I'll never forget it. Do you have
Uzi's the
receipts?
guy though. Uzi will do that though.
What do?
Uzi will tell you, he will remind you of the things he's done for you in the past.
Oh, yeah.
You
will-
do.
you
Sukali,
will.
you do. You do. All of you
I will
do.
do it.
All
I
of you are
think
guilty of
it's
this, man.
human nature.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
human nature.
Sukali.
No, but I'm an exception.
I
I
have
don't do
done-
that.
I don't-
I'm an exception. I don't do that.
The difference with me is, okay, let me tell you the difference. You will get to know us today. Let me adjust my
Adjust
seat.
yourself, right.
So you see me,
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person.
You see me?
Let me just tell you. I say what I think I feel.
yeah.
So if I feel something,
Yeah.
I say it. But you see this man here in the orange
This man
Mondosh.
here, this man here.
So rather than say, you see this upset, now he say he won't say anything. He will do it in a way of,
Chess. It's like chess.
he
Very
come from the
calculated.
car, round the back. When he go, he don't use the main entrance. He use the back. But Sukali will say stuff like, I don't know how to.
He will drop
but he will
words
do
like, oh,
words that you
if
don't
this was me,
automatically.
I would
I
have
get
done
it.
this.
Hinted
Yeah,
at
yeah,
something.
yeah, I
If
get
this
it,
was
I
me,
get it,
He
yeah.
said, if it was me, I've stayed up till like 6 p.m. doing this
yeah,
thing.
yeah, I get it.
But he would
He will
direct.
try and guilt you
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
So
That's
you have
him.
no chance. But
It's not going to come out right.
Let me
He'll
speak for
do it.
myself.
Okay, see, defend
What my
yourself.
brother is saying is not far from the truth. But he has just missed the mark.
Okay,
But he's
just
close.
by very good.
The kind of guy I am.
Yeah.
If I do something for you, and then my time of need comes and you don't arise, I will. The way I will communicate my displeasure. Will be in a way to make you see.
I'm tired.
To make you see the error of your ways without being
Without
direct.
being direct. Yeah.
I agree with that. He's right. Because I struggle with it will kill me if I have to remind you what I've done for you.
Yeah.
But I still need you to know I did something for you. So I have to remind you.
I get
But
that.
you know, the back.
I get that.
But you know that gift is
It's
like
so
it's for some
fact. It's
people. You
such
know what I
a
mean?
fact.
You've been in many places.
It's
you know
such
those
a
places that
He's
warrant you to have this kind of. How did I say to you last time? And I'm still repeating it. He can insult someone without them knowing he's insulted them by the words he uses. We, unfortunately, we are not gifted like that. So we go straight, we pick the bow and the arrow and we shoot straight.
Straight to the
That
point.
is,
Do you know
not
where,
everybody
do you
have
know where I
that.
get this skill from? And I actually realised it the other day. When I got shipped back to Uganda, I went boarding school and I was part of the debating club.
First of all, what did you do to get shipped back to boarding school?
It's a bad breed.
That is where that's where.
It's a bad breed.
Episode. If you watch episode 1 of our podcast, you'll find
you
out
know why
that I
you
did
don't
many
shoot back.
things. But yeah, you know, Uganda, they take debating serious. I don't know if it's like that in Nigeria as well.
They used to have a
Yeah,
the debate team.
lot,
debate
yeah.
Oh,
team,
yeah,
the
yeah.
debate team. So I was captain of the debate team. So I learned.
Who made you captain?
But see, you're here praising.
They've
me.
suffered.
Yeah?
I said they've suffered.
You're
That's
praising
what I
my
meant.
communication skills. It came from the debate team. So shout out my debate team, man. That's how I learned how to do these different sorts of communication.
So you are using it to your disadvantage.
I just realized it the other day.
to
Bro,
put
you
people's...
almost put this guy into depression. You know that? At
But
one point, he was calling it, bro, about a year, this guy's always manipulating. He's always manipulating. Man, I'm a lie. He's always, bro, because he's not like him, he's a direct person. So when someone's coming at him, he's like, okay, something is being said. I don't know what, but I feel a type of way.
I'm learning, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm learning. I'm learning. But just to round up the dilemma, I didn't even give my point. So what I would always suggest, Brother Bernard, and many other persons,
Brother Bernard,
Brother Bernard, and Sister Bernice, because there may be sisters out there. that
Yes,
are like
that
this.
Venice.
When you're in a relationship and you have common assets, I beg you people, don't bring family inside this thing.
100.
Please. Because I even know someone
Facts.
that a lady, bless her, she bought a vehicle, met a guy, they came together, they got married. Then they became a family car. He then borrowed the car to his auntie. The auntie then damaged the car, couldn't afford to pay it. And the guy just said, you have to take the L. And you know, like it caused issues in their relationship. So when it comes to assets that you own together, just avoid bringing family in it. And if you must, do it in the correct avenue. Like for renting, make sure you get, like you said, landlord insurance, do the safety deposit scheme, credit checks, all those things. Because in the beginning, it's always sweet. Everyone's going to be sweet in the
it's
beginning.
nice.
Everyone's going to pay their bills even
long
before
run.
time. But it's the long run. And you know sibling relationships.
Oh, yes.
Come on, today we're together, tomorrow we're not
Tomorrow's
together.
beef, yeah, exactly.
Like the way I've beefed some of my siblings, but when I see them, we're just there over-hugging each other. Yeah? But can you imagine now beefing your sibling, you're not talking, but then they owe you money at the first of the month.
long.
Every month. Yeah?
That's long, man.
So please, my advice, Brother Bernard.
And another thing is, I'm sorry, before you just skip on, I don't understand, even to the brother that's staying in the house, I never understand family members like that. Like, bro,
you
like
land
you're like someone's actually trying to build something, but you're gonna go in there and watch them lose all of that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying it don't
I know,
exist,
no,
guys. But I'm
no.
just saying
It's
I would
mad.
never understand.
In
I would
Uganda,
never
we sell
understand.
jamba together. You
it's
understand
called
them.
Selfishness.
That's
Selfishness.
crazy.
At
So
its best.
It's
At
like
its
one of
best.
those things like, I don't know like if you, like how you are with your siblings, yeah? But I've had times with my siblings where you are not talking. Like, you know when you're not talking to your sibling? Like,
Yeah,
even if you
I'm having that right now.
you see? You see them in the street and you walk past them.
Boy,
And
that's a bit- I've not gone that far, you know.
Listen,
I'm one of
I'm not
those
saying
right
it's
now.
correct,
Okay.
guys, but I'm being honest.
But then what happens if your sibling dies tomorrow and you haven't made peace?
By
Like,
the
like,
way,
I'm
that's
like,
a-
I'm asking.
Okay,
like, genuinely
wait.
asking.
I got one question for you lot, yeah? So these siblings you speak about, are they like the same mom, the same dad?
I don't want to say.
No.
Okay.
No. What about you?
I don't want to say.
No, I'm just
I plead the
because
fifth.
obviously you lot. No. The reason I'm asking is like me. I've had issues that you
Yeah,
don't know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
serious issues, but it's mad because I can never get to that point where I'm like, I'm never speaking to this guy ever again, or my sister. Like, I can't get to that point.
No, you
kind of
might not
thing.
get to that point, and neither would I. But the siblings that we're dealing with, they
They might get to that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so it works both ways.
works
Basically,
both
what
ways,
you're
exactly.
saying. Okay,
That's
I
what I'm
get it.
saying. Like having siblings, right? And if they will even walk past you, even if they see you playing in the park, they'll pretend they didn't
that's a
see it.
madness, you know.
So imagine now that's the sibling that is running your yard. Of course they will do that.
What kind of
That's
siblings?
crazy.
They
is
won't
that?
care. They won't care about, he's going to lose
But to
everything.
be fair, do you not feel like you would have seen certain behaviors of certain people even when you're together in the house? You know, you see everyone's ways, innit? But you don't think it's going to go to that extent. But everyone have ways.
It's if you choose to see the red flags.
Some of us are blinded by love.
Like,
Family, innit? Family first, innit? No matter what. You have to just turn
And especially like in my family, sorry, I'm about to draw you lot out here, my family. They see me as like the conductor, the glue, So let's say I was in that position where one of my family members, cousin, sibling needed somewhere to stay and I had a yard. They'll put pressure on you.
And make sure family meetings after meetings.
Help your sibling. You have how are you going to leave them homeless? They have children. And you're like, bro, this is if I hadn't bought it, what would they have done?
100%. Apart from that, this is like my life savings, bro, to get this.
That's how it happens.
Like, I kind of feel like us black people are like that. Like, it's your family.
Yeah, you have to help.
You have to help.
It's my livelihood.
Exactly. Exactly. And I don't trust you
you're
enough.
You're caught between the two because you're like, if I say no, then it's like...
But that's the thing. Someone like me, I'm easy to
break.
break.
And then if I say yes, then it's like my pocket.
Yeah. And then you have to think about it. Most family members are the ones that feel the most entitled.
Entitlement, that's the key word.
Entitled, because they feel like, oh, what?
We studied together in primary school. What? I lent you my children back in school. You know, start bringing stuff of the history.
I used to look after your kids for you. All of these things.
That's a good one.
Exactly.
Jesus.
But I think, like, I'm all for helping family. I'm all for helping someone grow, build their own foundations, their empire and stuff. But then
you shouldn't have to be to your own detriment.
Yes, and it has to be a mutual understanding. Like, for example, if I had a house, you needed to save for your mortgage, fine. You can stay here for X amount of this time. Make sure by this time you have your stuff saved so you can move on. So I can have a tenant who's going to pay you. That's all. But then when you're now living and intentionally not paying me rent because we had a disagreement, grow up,
man. Can you imagine paying someone's gas? That one will hurt me. At least mortgage, I can firm that.
You're pretty much just funding the whole
water. And especially with the crisis with the energy bills.
That's going on right now.
Grown man. Now that would kill me.
Now I'm not gonna be. People are very civil. Going to court. Me,
luckily here we have a landlord here. That's sitting right next to me. As a landlord, I want to understand how powerful you are. No. As a viewer,
this guy.
I would like to know because we have to move on very quickly. How would you deal with someone refusing to move out of your house?
I don't know. I have a heart attack. But bro,
would you not turn up?
Bro, don't think that thing crosses my mind. But bro, I've always prepared for that day. Bread dog, it's not going to be me. I'm pulling up.
And then what?
But even though, to be fair, I done all my, I didn't cut no corners or anything like that. I got all my insurance in place. I got everything. But still,
now forget that aside.
I ain't going down by
because I watch programs.
I'll make you very uncomfortable, bro.
Can't pay, won't take it away. Landlord.
But then you'll get into trouble because that person has rights.
That's what I'm saying.
In that house.
Wait, you think it's going to be me? Wait. You think it'll be me directly?
It can be anyone.
No. What do you think I'll be going there physically, me myself? No. When there's all these youths you can pay to go and do things for you.
Would you not condone this behavior by dying it?
Guys, take this part out.
Why? Nonsense. No, but for real.
No, I'm talking though. Like, man, them, bro, listen, man, them go through hell and fire, bro.
To get a property.
To get a property in this country, bro. Yeah, you do all of these things and only for somebody to come.
And then your tenants have more right than
you. Because that's the truth. Like the UK law protects people like from the homelessness and stuff like that. So they will keep extending those court dates. But unless you have connection and you have money, you're not getting nothing. A lot of their estate agents, that's why people go with estate agents, isn't it? Because they have a lot more pulling power, so they can get all court orders done quicker. But if you're like a private landlord, you're trying to do things yourself, boy, just pray that you don't get one of those tenants that are going to try to start misbehaving because it is long, it's peak.
So, Brother Bernard, next time, if you are going to help family, at least do it via estate agent. Like, guys, if you want to rent it, you're going to have to do it like everybody else. Go through the estate agent.
Trust me, it's safer,
so
man.
At least that way, it's better than,
exactly,
not saying no. But we hope you sort it out. We don't want you to lose your marriage. Please seek counselling.
And your mortgage.
Yeah, and mortgage it, by the way. Couples counselling, maybe.
You and this counselling. It doesn't work for everybody.
No, look, this...
Thank you, sister. Please back me, because if I speak...
Why doesn't couple
No, I'm saying it doesn't work for everybody.
No, but then it doesn't work for everybody who doesn't have an open mind.
Which one is counseling? Which one did I go?
Which one did you go to?
Was that counseling or the therapy is different, isn't it? It's not the same.
more or less the same.
Is it the same?
Okay, what's
Oh,
wrong?
I went.
What's wrong with therapy?
No, I didn't know it was the same.
No,
I
okay,
thought-
wait, did the therapy you went, did it work
It
for
worked
you?
for me, yeah.
There you go.
Because I was an open book.
So why should Brother Bernardo go?
No, but he
Same
have to
marriage.
take his woman there with him.
Of course, they
Oh,
both
no,
go
she
together.
doesn't seem like she's open book.
No.
Brother
You see, yeah,
Bernardo.
you have to be willing to be open to talk to them.
She just has to have a different way of thinking.
Yes.
Because right now, all she's thinking is
a family.
it's my family, it's my brother, I can't put my brother out. What she's not thinking is, it's my pocket, it's my kid's mouth, it's my
Generational
livelihood,
wealth.
You see, but I don't
I'm
know.
trying to build, my husband's done this, we're a team.
100%. But I think there's something about women and that act.
Of what?
It's very common.
Which act?
They will not partner properly with their husband, but they will be
They'll fight
funding their
fully
family
for the
members.
family, yeah.
And you not notice?
I don't know this
It
one.
happens a lot, you know.
Very
Yeah.
personal, isn't it?
The women, they carry all their properties.
I'm scared to speak.
No, they carry all their properties. They give it to their family. They will. That's why you see the woman build one. You will be here collecting growing pain, and they will be giving it to their family. It's very common around women.
Yeah, but why
You
is
know what
true?
I'm talking
Why
about?
is
It's
women-
true.
No.
They-
What he's
they have a
saying is
next
got to a
level
point.
of
Women
family,
are
like-
women are more
Yeah.
attached to their family,
With family
compared to
orientation.
their
Yeah.
husbands.
But men, we don't
why
take
is that
nonsense.
like that? They're more loyal.
Yeah,
This
we
is
men,
smiling.
our family is you and our
Yeah,
kids.
as soon as we're married, brother, that's now my new family. People like mothers will complain they don't see their son anymore. But
women,
the wife
they will still go back.
always is connected so heavily to that. Why is it like this? To the point where they would even break up their marriage.
See, and move back to their parents' home.
Hell no.
Women do that.
I'm not that
Don't
woman.
speak for yourself,
No.
because I know you
I'm not
already.
that woman.
There's certain things you said already that you're a bit
know.
different. That you're a bit different. But just general, like I'm sure you might have had friends or things you've heard that they're like that. Why is it like this?
She
one?
knows. That's why she's smiling. She knows. I'm like, you see, you love. You can't
She's
speak
probably the
anymore.
friends
She
that's gonna
knows.
tell them that, babe, what are
I'm
you
saying
doing?
what this other
He's going to
podcast
leave
I don't
you.
want to
Wait,
say.
are you worried? Are you worried about you don't want to overtalk?
No, I'm cool.
No.
Okay.
I'm that friend.
Yeah, I know she's the one that's always talking to the girl, like to her friend, like, your husband will leave you. You just fight for him. Yeah, I'm not sure. But they don't listen.
They don't.
They don't.
They're 100%
It
don't.
is what it is. Anyway, Brother Bernard, thank you for
Brother
sending.
Bernard.
And Sister Benice.
Benice,
Brother
Sister
Bernard.
Benice. Yeah, there you go.
Please save your marriage though. Couples counselling, and next time, anyone out there, please go through the right means. Don't cut corners in Jesus' name.
I can't like we might go into this business of counseling people. They will come and sit on the couch.
By the way,
Because we are very good. We can counsel them. We are
we
open.
banter with our entertainment.
Yes, they will change their ways of viewing.
Anyway, we're gonna get into the second part of the
for thought.
episode now. More serious conversation now
Very
that we've got all
serious.
the funny stuff out of the way. Obviously, Kim's coming here to share her journey, and I just thought I'll let you just take it away. Let me not even impede.
Yeah.
I'm Rakima. Everyone calls me Kimmy Has Short. And at the age of 34, I was diagnosed with grade 3 invasive breast cancer, which was ER and PR positive, but H2 negative. So I was positive for both the hormones, but negative for the proteins.
Okay, so can you, for some of us that don't know,
Yeah.
what are
It's
the
very
difference?
hard
Yeah.
to explain.
Okay.
So if you are triple positive, your treatment is different.
Right.
If you are double positive and negative, it's all to do with treatment.
Right.
But there's different forms of breast cancer. Like the one I have is effective when it comes to taking hormone therapy to stop the cancer from coming back. Whereas if you have triple negative cancer, it's harder to treat because it's not responsive to hormones. There's not hormone
Is that the
receptive.
one that's more terminal?
I wouldn't use the word terminal because cancer is cancer, regardless if it's triple negative or double or triple positive. Cancer is cancer. Nobody wants cancer, but triple negative cancer is a more aggressive form of cancer. Is harder to treat than it would be. So as with me, I can have hormone therapy to prevent the cancer from coming back, which effectively puts the estrogen to sleep, which is what caused my cancer, puts me in early menopause. And, that then stops. I wouldn't say stop. It prevent is the word to use. Not always 100% guaranteed. It can come back, but right now it's preventative treatment. Whereas with triple negative, you don't have that hormone to treat because it wasn't caused by hormones.
Okay.
Sorry, so if I can just go back, you said it puts what to sleep? Insulin?
The estrogen.
Estrogen to sleep.
Which is
Okay,
what
and that's why you
caused
get...
my cancer.
Oh, the estrogen's what caused your cancer. What, is it too much estrogen? How has estrogen caused your cancer?
It's really hard to explain.
Okay, fair enough.
In the sense that it's just something my body did.
Okay.
I got breast cancer, the estrogen fed it. So what they found out is my breast cancer was fed
By
from
the
the
estrogen.
estrogen
That's what
that my body
escalated.
was making. And that's what formed the cancer effectively.
So is hormone treatment the same as chemotherapy?
No.
Okay.
So I had 6 rounds of chemotherapy.
Okay.
You know, lost my hair, my eyebrows, my eyelashes, but who cares?
How was that for you? Was that difficult?
I wasn't fazed by it. So when I was diagnosed, before I left the consultant's office, I already knew I had cancer. Because when I went for my ultrasound, so I'll start at the beginning so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I found a lump. I check regularly every month, have done for many years.
And what made you do that?
I check every month.
Just
yeah,
because
as in, did you get education? Because a lot of people in our community don't do it. So
that is true.
Yeah.
So I think it's because of working in a clinical field anyway.
Yeah, so what do you do?
So I work in pediatric theatres at the Children's Hospital.
Oh, right.
Okay.
And I think just being clinical, you are exposed to all of this. Like I do oncology patients, like I'm exposed to it. I see things.
Okay.
And like I can go down to oncology, there's signs, there's posts. Like, so it just made me more breast aware.
Okay.
So I check every month. And people need to understand that breast cancer is not just a lump. Breast cancer is a lump. It's dimpling, it's discharge, it's wrinkling, it's soreness, it's redness, it's pain. It's just not a lump. People need to understand that it's not a lump.
Thanks for listening to the In My Opinion podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Until next time, peace.